So, how does Workday help small businesses consolidate their tech stack and avoid feeling overwhelmed during the
Oof.
transition?
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about this early on, and I want to kind of come back full circle in terms of companies moving from system to system frequently. I don't always see that it's every year, but certainly every 2 or 3 years. And unfortunately, the reason why is because they're trying to solve a problem today and they're trying to solve today's problem. But they're not necessarily, it's so painful they're not looking at what are we going to do again in 3 years when the pain comes back for a different reason because we
Yep.
didn't look at long term.
Yep.
And that's the value proposition of Workday, right? Again, an enterprise type level system, incredible system, but we can still get MVP live and benefit from the fact that it truly is a product on a single code line. And now, any change or growth that we have, we're not going to outgrow Workday. We're not going to outgrow the system. All we have to do is turn on new functionality because it's all there,
Wow.
right? So think of it as turning on light switches instead of having to rip and replace software every 3 years, which again, I mentioned is very expensive from a deployment and ownership perspective, but there is change management, learning a new system, the frustration. Sometimes we lose staff because, not everybody is equipped or wants to go through that kind of a change. And
Yep.
so to be able to adopt across time, to be able to consolidate the tech stack and never have to worry about going and finding another system. That's a lot of customers I talk to owned Workday at a larger company, and they call and say, "Hey, I'm now at like a 200 employee company, and I know that in the past we couldn't own Workday, but I've heard there's this Workday Go thing. Can you tell me more about it?" And they so desperately want to go back to, that like we don't need to go find another system in 2 to 3 years. And those are really fun conversations because we're getting them back to the place that they want to be at a smaller company.
Wow, I love that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yep. So you bring up something that we talk about a lot: tech stack or all in one. We actually teach about this too, and when we, like when folks